Welcome to the Sock Puppet account. Well, you can read, and will you guys quit the whispering? I'm trying to do a show here, all right? Idiots. And later in the show, boobs. But first, here's my world. The feeding frenzy over Hillary Clinton's emails continues as investigators go through the nearly 31,000 released messages. Reports say that concern has been raised over a number of messages from Ashley Madison and a man who identifies himself as a former member of the Nigerian government, offering Clinton the chance to share in millions of dollars in hidden money. After a massive backlash, Facebook removed feeling fat from its list of status updates. But the social media giant is standing firm on some other new additions, including feeling yo mama, feeling my testicles for lumps, feeling Minnesota, feeling more than normally narcissistic, and me so horny. Looking to refresh their websites with new content, conspiracy theorists are now stating that Michael Jackson faked the moonwalk. A bit of a mix-up occurred as Poland's defense minister Tomasz Siemoniak confused a lamp for a microphone. Yes, this is actual footage. It's unfortunate because he was there to proudly announce that Poland's entire fleet of submarines will be getting new screen doors.
We apologize to the Polish people for the previous comments. It's well known that modern Poland, a beautiful country with picturesque villages and modern cities, has one of the healthiest economies in Europe. Poles are well educated. 90% of Poland's youths complete at least secondary education, and 50% have an academic degree. Poland boasts 17 Nobel Prize winners, including 4 Peace Prizes and 5 in literature. Famous English novelist Joseph Conrad was Polish. Poles are a proud people with a bountiful sense of humor, and certainly not the kind of folks who would take offense to a silly little joke. And they certainly never contemplated a manned space mission to the sun with plans to land at night. We salute you, proud people of Poland.
The city of San Francisco will be testing a special water-resistant paint on public buildings that reflects liquids. Its intended use is to stop people from peeing on buildings by having their urine bounce back at them at an equal velocity, giving a whole new meaning to the Golden Gate Bridge. Well, some may want to know how this new wonder paint works. I'm more curious about why are so many people in San Francisco peeing on buildings?
Yeah!
Well, you can stop your extreme manscaping to make it look bigger. A new study by scientists has discovered that your competition isn't that stiff. A global study of penis sizes by BJU International Journal of Urology, yes, BJU, found that the average penis is 3.6 inches when flaccid and 5.16 inches when erect. Now, obviously, this wasn't done on the internet, where apparently all guys can lean back and type with it. To come up with their findings, the scientists personally measured over 15,000 penises, just narrowly beating the reported record set by Lindsay Lohan. The team said their work is the first to combine all existing data on penis length and girth into a definitive graph. Now there's something to put on your resume. Notably, the survey said that less than 3% of the male population have abnormally large penises, and the ones that do tend to look like this. The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. They also said that only slightly more than 2% of men have unusually small penises, and they can also be easily identified. The scientists acknowledged that their results may have been somewhat skewed by cold measuring tapes and the possibility that men who volunteered to expose their manhood may be more confident in their penis size than the general population, or just very lonely. Speaking of penises, wrong picture. That old guy statement, I wouldn't her with your dick, may be a thing of the past. Now the doctors in South Africa have completed the first successful penis transplant. Doctors have replaced the penis of a man who lost his due to a botched adult circumcision. The recipient is 21 years old. They're not saying how old the penis is, but it doesn't matter because any wrinkles come out when you rub it. But it doesn't stop there. Scientists in The Hague are working on expanded applications of the penis attachment process. For example, the sprinkler head, MP3 player, the Swiss Army penis, grapnel gun, and a kit that comes with a spare that will be sold in Spanish markets as Jose and Jose B. No word yet on plans to transplant testicles, but if it should happen soon, the first person needing a new pair of balls is ready and waiting. Personally, before I sign that kind of donation card, I'm gonna get a tattoo on the underside of my penis. So every time its new owner becomes erect, it will point upward, showing, "I'm with stupid." Speaking of ways to lose your penis, here's a video from Saskatchewan, Canada, featuring a woman labeled the human can opener.
All right, and here goes the can opener.
This is amazing, folks.
Check it out. I've never seen it done before. Here we go. She's working it. And
That's
open.
perfect.
Oh, yeah. Check it out. A little closer view. Perfect cut, symmetrical. And
Now, I'm not sure the need for this talent in the world of twist-offs, but she would have been indispensable help on the ill-fated Franklin Arctic expedition. And now, a musical interlude. On the road again, just can't wait to get on the road again. La 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 la, and I just can't wait to get on the road again. All right, thank you, Willie. Welcome back. Let's take a look at what's been viral this week. Don't worry, the boobs are coming up. Up first, this putz tries to take a selfie right by train tracks, and wham! Let's see that again. And again. I repeat this not to take pleasure in this idiot's suffering, but to show any kiddies watching a living example of Darwinism. Wham! Here's one that caught on for some reason. A bat eating a banana. That's it. A bat eating a banana. Millions of people watch this. I would understand a porn star eating a banana, but this? By the way, a bat eating a banana is not intended as a suggestion of Bruce Wayne's sexual preferences. Now let's check out what the stars are saying on social media. Kanye West got some attention by posting semi-nude photos of Kim Kardashian on Twitter. I know most reports said nude photos, but no nips or lips? That's not nude. Kanye posted the pics in honor of Kim passing 30 million Twitter followers. To put that in perspective, that's more than the population of Texas. It's been said that if Jesus had Twitter, Christianity would have grown overnight. But no, I don't think he'd have been interested in posing with his butt in a martini glass. The account Male Thoughts posted this photo of Kim Kardashian, reminding us how she first got famous. In the realm of deep thoughts, on Instagram, Jessica Simpson declared, "I love carpet," which got much less attention than when Ellen DeGeneres said the same thing on the cover of Time magazine. Harold and Kumar's Cal Penn tweeted that there should be an airline that has drag queen flight attendants. Well, Cal will be happy about the newly announced regional carrier, Bruce Jenner. Note, we are aware that Bruce Jenner is allegedly transgender, which is different from being a drag queen. For the purpose of the joke, we exploited the common ignorance surrounding this topic, so please save your angry letters. And from our viewer comments on our YouTube page from last week, Tiki Man said, "Pretty funny stuff, but did he just say he believes in Bigfoot? I'd like to hear that." Okay, Tiki Man, this is for you. I believe in Bigfoot. There you go, it's that simple, folks. Post your questions in our comment sections and you too may receive an answer so literal that it avoids the implied query. Years ago, a man named Moses Znaimer, one of the most important pioneers of modern television programming and kind of my mentor, quietly shared with me an important philosophy about understanding television. Ed, he said, boys like tits. I followed that pearl of advice and done well by it. So hey, it's March break. I'm going to share with you some of the spring break action I witnessed at Club La Vila in Panama City Beach, Florida. But just so we don't totally abandon all intellectual value, while it's playing, I will be reciting a couple of Shakespearean sonnets. How like a winter hath my absence been, from thee the pleasure of the fleeting year. What freezings have I felt, what dark days seen, what old December's bareness everywhere. And yet this time removed was summer's time. Unfathered fruit, for summer and his pleasure wait on thee, and thou away, the very birds are mute. Or if they sing, 'tis with so dull a cheer, that leaves look pale, dreading the winter's near. Taste, the wrinkles which give thy glass will truly show. aches and pain. Commit to these waste blanks, and thou shalt find those children nursed, delivered from thy brain, to take so oft as thou wilt look, shall profit thee, and as much enrich thy book. There! Anyone who wants to complain about that, it's just like the kids in Dance Moms, but 10 years later.
Whoa.
And that's it for this week's Sock Puppet account. I want to thank Alex, Corey, Jessica, Justin, and Janelle for all the work they think they do in making this show possible. A shout out to Leanna for feeding the fire, and to my cameraman, Otto. And a special thanks to the world for continuing to be a very stupid place that gives me no shortage of things to talk about. Until next time, I'm Ed the Sock, and I'm nobody's puppet. Don't you be either. Aloha. Hey, Joes, if you feel like being sociable, follow me on Twitter @EdTheSock, or check out my Facebook page, The Real Ed the Sock. But don't start saying stupid crap. There's enough of that out there already. And now, as Jack Lord said at the end of every sneak peek of every episode of the classic Hawaii Five-0, aloha.